This is a short story series called Mannie and Fire. And this is part 4, Interlopers. Their shared cell phone rang, and Mannie picked it up reluctantly. Mannie had gone to the corner cafe to charge it every couple of days. They used the ritual to count the days that Fire had been gone, but couldn't bear to do it every day, so did it every other. Coins and spares were easy to find, littered about the ground, looking like crystals or jewels or rocks. Mannie would find pennies and nickels and quarters and gather them up over time and turn them in. Sometimes they would turn into coffee. Other times, bottled water, which was such a certain kind of luxury. And then sometimes trades. Trades for all kinds of things. Maybe handmade baubles. Or maybe someone's homemade kombucha. On the boardwalk, along the sandy beach, there were always opportunities to find prizes. It became a thing that Mannie would get used to, the silence and the long stretches of time with nothing and no one. And so there wasn't always time to feel very much about it. Couldn't feel much about it or wouldn't. So when the phone finally rang after Mannie decided to stop counting the days, they almost didn't want to pick it up and mess up the silence. After a time, the uncertainty becomes the only certainty, and the comfort becomes warm because it's something you can count on. Mannie would look up at the sky, whether it was dark or darkening or light, and remember that in Mama's belly, before they came out, there was silence, there was warmth, there was so much uncertainty. Then springing out plans and prodding, pushing, and strange wonders. Their mind wandered, and eventually the ringing stopped. Voicemails rolled over, and Fire couldn't get through this time. Mannie took another breather and sat down on the sand, their back along the car door. Didn't singe their back part, just reminded them they were still here, alive, still craving warmth. Mannie didn't want to call Fire back because Fire would always come again and find them. Mannie remembered the last time Fire left, there had been an interloper. Some girl who made clothes from ground scores and dumpster dives. Mannie knew this girl was conning, but the girl was so shiny and looked didn't like magazine girls, so they just didn't say anything. And when you're the thing that another thing is used to, and something shiny and new comes along, and one thing seems more shiny than another thing, then suddenly you are the interloper. You are the old, you are the uncool, and you bring no more comfort, but only annoyance. And then fire disappears.